So Concord is a game that I feel will forever live in infamy, especially during our modern gaming age. And as far as I know, this is probably the shortest release for a big game. It was officially released on August 23rd, 2024. And about 2 weeks later, the Concord game servers were shut down. And Sony at the time said they were going to explore their options with this game. And for a little while there were rumors and speculation that this game might be coming back, might be re-released. And if you actually look at the SteamDB change logs, in late September and early October, there were updates made practically every single day. I don't think there was a day missed here. So here we go down to September 30th. Yep, so from September 30th all the way up to October 10th, there were updates being made daily. And so I kind of thought that maybe Sony might put this game on PlayStation Plus, which would make sense that they would offer it here. And that way they could at least try to recoup some of the money that they put into this. And in terms of money, this game was predicted to cost anywhere from $200 to $400 million after about 8 years of development. And the developer of that game is Firewalk Studios. They were founded in 2018, and then in 2023 they were absorbed by PlayStation Studios, and their very first project was Concord. And now this is their very last project because Sony has chosen the ultimate option, and they are basically not only shutting down Concord forever, but also Firewalk Studios. And so whenever it was released in the first 2 weeks after the game servers were shut down, the game director Ryan Ellis was actually moved over to more of a supportive role until Sony had time to decide what its options were. And this was the final decision that they made. And because of this decision, there's going to be 172 employees who will officially lose their jobs. And the thing is, although this game might not have been what a lot of gamers had wanted or expected, the fact of the matter is people will be losing their jobs, and people with families will also have to figure out a way to earn an income. And I really hope that those people do find something else that better fits them and their talents, and that they're able to take care of their families. And so this is something that I think we've seen for years now in our whole modern age of gaming, where companies like Sony, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, even Netflix have either created their own game studios, or more than likely purchased or taken over a lot of game studios. And a lot of these people are aware of. And a lot of times what we have seen is that they usually change them for the worse. And many of these game companies, even really successful ones, have been shut down or broken apart. And that's really a sad thing, especially for studios that have pioneered or just made amazing games in the past. It's really sad to see them go. And I know that, game companies and mostly the people involved come and go. And, in some cases, the games are just not great. That's just the reality of it, because at the end of the day, if these games aren't making money, then obviously the businesses aren't making money, and the decision ultimately comes down to that. And well, situations like this happen where Firewalk and all its employees are shut down. And so those are my thoughts on the final probably piece of news that we'll ever hear on Concord. And hopefully out of this, it's going to be horrible for the people involved. But I do hope that, situations like this and many other situations where these AAA, quadruple A games are just not selling, that it will force these companies to really look into not only the type of games they're developing, but also the type of investments that they're making, and also the people involved. And I think if they do that and go back to what they used to do and focusing on creating great games with great studios and people who really love what they do and can also produce a great game, then I think that'd be a win-win for everybody. We get a great game. Gamers really enjoy what they're playing, And these gaming studios and gaming companies could make money, so then they could keep their employees and keep them happy as well. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave it in the comments there below, and I'll see you on another episode. Hey geeks, if you are a brand new creator and you simply want something easy to get you started, well, I got something for you with my Creator Starter Kit. This is a super simple step-by-step guide that's going to take you from having no channel to developing your very first YouTube channel, along with ideas, thumbnail designs, and other creator tips, including marketing. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and get started creating.